Hey guys, what's up? Engel with my first Diablo 4 Season 10 Druid build guide, and I want to show you the Ravens Speedfarm. Why? Because Ravens is one of the best Pit 100 Speedfarm builds right now. There's a better one out there, Rogue, but I'm not playing Rogues and I'm not familiar with it. So Druid is my best bet. And why I will play with the Ravens Druid? Well, I want to farm Pit 100 because first of all, I want to farm many Paragon levels, so I get a higher Paragon level to push higher pits with my Spiritborn. And second of all, I also want to specific target farm my Chaos Unix and a good amulet for my Spiritborn, and let's fast it with Obers. You can get so many Obers with your Druid if you're fully fleshed out on the character, which I'm not yet. So I will also show you like a Pit 85 or 90 because I still need to get my cliffs up. They're still at like level 60 or level 70. You can farm so many Obers that you then can just target farm your Chaos Unix. For example, if you need a chest or something, then just go fully on chest. That's the best way, because with the normal caches to get the Chaos Unix, it can be kind of hard to get it on the specific slot you want to have. And also, what do you need for this build? It is pretty simple. You don't need any Chaos Unix, so I got the Guild of Blackwing, but not as a Chaos Unix because I didn't find it until now. And I have it as a normal J1. And as you can see, the build works still fine. Yeah, it is better if you have it on your Chaos Unix, but you can play this from the get-go. I also have a Hair of Petition and a Ring of Silent Skies, which supports my core skills, but they're also not that mandatory, but it smooths things way out. I also have a Fist of Fate as my Chaos Unix one, and you also then have a Guild of Blackwing. So now let's gonna start into the Pit 90. And first of all, I want to show you a little trick. Just get to a gameplay, then do toggle all for skill toggle behavior. That means if you're gonna press your skill once, then it will just autocast until you press it again. So first of all, when we beginning our Pit Speed Farm run, we need to cast our Pulverize and Claw 6 times, so we're gonna get our 6 ranks of our Quick Shift, and then cast your Grizzly Rage, then cast your Ravens once, and then just blast through all of the enemies. So as you can see, it's so easy. When I have better gear and also better Paragon setup, I will have way easier time in level 100, and then I can just blast also through level 100. I will also do then a build get update. Yeah, I know this build is nothing new and it is already out since like 1 or 1.5 weeks, but I was busy playing my Spiritborn, which I'm still playing, and I will also do more Spiritborn guides, but I want to tackle now also the Druid, which is pretty great this season. It has a lot of good builds thanks to the Chaos Unix. And Ravens is one of my favorites. It was always my favorite, and the companions were always my favorite, but they were always so weak, but now they are so strong and you can just run through the enemies. Sometimes you have to take care of your resource, but I will also come in a minute how you can fix this. And you can also teleport with your Charon. As you can see, just wait until your bar is filled up, and then you can teleport with your Igni and your Charon, and then just go for more units, and then if it's filled up, then just go again and teleport. So it's pretty chill, and I'm needing like 2 minutes right now because first of all, I'm talking to you and not focusing fully on this build. And as I said, I'm still needing to upgrade my gear, my Paragon cliffs, and after I upgrade this will be a blast. So right now I'm playing, I think, Pit 80s in like 1 minute 30, so pretty good. And as you can see, pretty chill, and it was pretty easy. So I didn't really do anything. I had just had one single of my skill casting the whole time, and it was really good. So now I'm gonna upgrade some of my cliffs. As you can see, some of them are even like 45. And now we're gonna go directly into the details of the build. I will show you the chaos perks, gear, Skilltree. We're gonna go into the builds, into details, and also if you have some questions regarding the build, please ask them in the comments down below. So now let's gonna start with the important things. How this build will work? Well, as I said, you need the Guild of Blackwing. Now the Ravens deal increased damage, and shape-shifting into a different form or activating a companion skill summons a Raven that attacks nearby enemies. So also summoning a Raven has the chance to call forth an unkindness. Because we have the Zeron, we're gonna summon a Spirit Wolf Companion that attack our targets for 8 seconds, and while we're maintaining 1 for active summons, we're gonna cast a summon every 6 seconds. That also means that triggers our our Guild of Blackwing, and we're also gonna get a huge Raven rank, and we don't even need a Raven's cooldown reduction because we have the Chaos perks, and this is a savagery. You need it to get the spell unlocked, but it is pretty easy. Just kill the Bartuk from the newly revamped Infernal Hordes one time, and then you will have a chance to get one of the 4 ones, so you can get this pretty quickly. So yeah, with Savagery, your companion skills are altered to also be your core skills, and your companions grow in size, so you're gonna deal more damage. That also means that your companion skills don't have a cooldown any longer, but they instead now use the core skill mechanic, and they're gonna eat up your spirit. But this shouldn't be that of a problem. You can fix this by getting your spirit boon with Energize, so you have a chance to restore your spirit, also get your chance to restore a primary resource on your ring, and you can also get resource cost reduction on your amulet, on your temper, to help this further. These things should help you enough to get enough of your resource back. In addition, you will also have some things on your skill tree that will also give you some resources back, and then you can just run and gun with the build. In addition, we have Overburden, so every 100 spirit you generate above your maximum resource increase your damage by 90% for 5 seconds. So this effect does stack, but it does not refresh, so that means we're gonna get even more damage. So that means our turret will turn into a moving auto turret and just melts everything in pit 100. So we also have the Purge the Infected, so our core skills apply a percent of our damage as poison damage, and also dealing direct damage to the target consumes 5 spirit to get a guaranteed critical strike that will deal additional damage. So I also need to upgrade it. And then we also have the Crazy Brew, so we have a cooldown on our pot, but we're gonna get 100% more movement speed, and also 80% may increase attack speed, and 100% resource cost reduction. It is important use this on cooldown. I forgot to use it on my showcase. That was also the reason I did take a little longer. So in addition, we have the Shepherd's Aspect. Companion skills deal an additional 25% damage per companion you have, and because we have many companions, we get a lot of damage. So and that's how the build will work. So now let's go into the gear. For our helmet, we have a health petition. Try to get a GA on core skills and also triple crit it if you can, and you can craft this on the jewelry or just farm the bosses. It will give you a pretty huge boost in damage. You can also use a legendary helmet or some chaos uniques until you have health petition, but try to get this as soon as you can get. This will give you a lot of damage. Then for the chest, normally our optimal choice would be the Guild of Blackwing as a chaos unique, but since I don't have Guild of Blackwing yet, I have our Fists of Fate as our chest unique. Later on you will have your Fists of Fate as your pants and your Guild of Blackwing as your chest. Also get your attack speed as GA, as also your lucky chance as GA. Then crit your lucky hit chance 2 times and your attack speed 1 time. You will do way more damage with it. So now for our gloves, and normally we have the aspect of our Stampede, but since I still didn't get this aspect, I need to play with aspect of Retaliation. So aspect of Stampede will give us an additional companion, and our companion will deal up to a 35% bonus damage. So in addition, for the gloves, get your core skill ranks also as a GA, because Ravens are now a core skill. Then also get armor, and also get willpower, and also get attack speed. Get attack speed as GA, and crit your attack speed once, and then double crit your ranks to core skills. And for tempers, get damage to distant enemies as also Ravens attack speed. And then for your pants, as I said, normally get your Fist of Fate, but until you have your Guild of Blackwing as your chaos unique, get a Guild of Blackwing on your pants. Also get a G on your Ravens, and then also triple crit your Ravens. And this unique is mandatory. It will enable all of your builds. So for your boots, get the Ghostwalker's aspect. So while we're unstoppable, and 4 seconds after that, we get the increased movement speed, and we're also unhindered, which means we can move through obstacles. Also get a J movement speed and a J willpower, and get your armor on it so you can get your maximum armor and then get your temper as your movement speed and also Raven's active size. And this is pretty important. Triple crit your Raven's active size so your Ravens do more damage in a large area. So now to our weapon. So the ideal setup is to get a polar because this will give you 100% to vulnerable damage, but for your affixes get willpower, max life and also crit strike damage. And then for tempers get your crit strike damage as also a chance for Ravens to deal double damage and triple crit your chance for Ravens to deal double damage. For your masterworking, double crit your willpower and get a single hit on your max life. So now for your amulet get the Stormgrass aspect and you also want to have the Call of the Wild passive. This will give you by far the most damage out of it, and in addition get your movement speed as your J and also your willpower percentage as J, and then temper your resource cost reduction as also Raven's attack speed. But if you're on a high budget and speed farming setup, you can also get movement speed as a temper, so you can get your 100% movement speed up. And for triple crit your ranks to Call of the Wild. So now for your ring, get the Ring of Starless Skies and triple crit your core skills as a GA. This will give you a huge damage boost. We're also gonna get a huge damage through our effect of Ring of Starless Skies, so it's the best. Get this and also craft this through your jewelry. So then for our second ring, get the aspect of Rampaging Werebeast. It is pretty good. So duration of our Crystal Rage is increased by 3 seconds. In addition, we also get more crit strike damage as a multi. Get willpower attack speed as also always as your affixes, J attack speed, and I think you need 1 crit on your attack speed, and then also get crit strike damage as a temper and lucky chance to restore your primary resource. That's pretty important. So now for your jewelry, get your diamonds until you have your max stress hit it, and for your jewelry on your armor just get the willpower one. So now for your skill tree, start with your claw to get to your core skills, then get maximum wild impulses so you're gonna buff your Ravens damage, then also get 1 point of predatory instinct so you can get 3 points into Iron 4 because we're constantly running around with our Crystal Rage. We're gonna get more damage reduction through that. For defensive skills, get 1 point of Cycler Armor for the passive damage reduction. It's also 3 points for Ancestral Fortitude for more res, and then also get Debilitating Roar and Innate Debilitating Roar for more damage. Then for companion skills, get your max into Ravens. As you can see, I have 22 ranks to it. I think I should get up to 26 or 27 if I can crit everything. And then also get Brutal Ravens, so it's an enhanced Ravens. Then also get max ranks into Clarity. So after we cast a companion skill, we're gonna do more damage of our core skill, and because our Ravens are our core skill, we can directly benefit from this bonus. Then in addition, get max to Nature's Reach, because we're constantly casting from a distance. We also have this bonus up all the time. Then also get Feral Aptitude, so this is also the reason why we're gonna cap our movement speed, so we're gonna get more damage, and then ranks to Call of the Wild, our best passive multiplier. Then for Wrath skills, get a max into Electric Shock, so after we deal lightning damage, we have a chance to immobilize the targets, and because our Ravens are now a lightning damage skill because of the Stormcross aspect, we have even more damage synergies with that. So then also get max into Mending, so we're gonna get more healing from sources and also more life. Get 2 points into Provocation, so we have an overpower chance after we remained in our werebear form. Also get max strength into Envenom. This will also benefit our companions with more crit strike damage. For our ultimate skills, only take 1 point into Crystal Rage because we don't even need the increased armor while Crystal Rage is active, and get the bonus to it. Then get max strength into Quick Shift. Remember, cast your pulverizes also your claw 6 times in total to get this max bonus, and also get heightened senses for more DR and movement speed, and then max out all of your Defiance, Natural Disaster, Resonance and Circle of Life. For your key passive, get your One with Nature. For your Paragon Board, and that's pretty simple. I also took this from the top clears of the Helltide board, so also thanks to them. For your first board, take Werebear, and at the beginning you want to kind of rush to the legendary nodes. So then get for a second board Sinister Tendrils, so we're gonna deal increased damage against poison enemies, which we also always gonna do thanks to our Chaos Pack, the Purge the Infected. So then get Spirit, but first of all rush to your legendary nodes, as I said. Rush then to your Ancestral Guidance, then to your next legendary, the Thunderstruck, then to your Untamed N, then get your first glyph, the Spirit, then get your second glyph, the Spirit, so you're gonna do more damage with crit strikes, then for your next glyph, get your keeper, so you're gonna do more non-physical damage, and you will also get more bonus to your rare nodes, which will help your core damage, which will get to a huge multiplier for your Ravens damage, and then for your second last board, get Earth and Sky, so we'll get in addition more of your storm damage buff. That's also pretty nice. And for last board, get the Wilds Cleave, so we're gonna do more damage with our companion skills, and especially the companion skills are pretty important, so try to also get your bonus up for dexterity and such things, and this will give you a lot of plus damage. You will get a lot of companion damage here, and after that try to max out your cleave ranges on Spirit, then also on Werebear, and also Wilds. The other one should be pretty easily achievable. This should be your first priority. Just get the bonus up and then get either more damage, or if you need more survivability, then get more max life here. So and for your Spirit boons, get Gift of the Sack, so we have maximum Spirit, and we also get 10 Spirit every second. This will help us greatly. For your Eagle, get your Spirit Bond with Iron Feather of max life, and also Aven Wrath with more crit strike damage. Then for your Wolf, get your Energize, so you will have a chance to restore your Spirit, and for your Snake, get the Overload, so we can do more damage with our lightning spell. So the rotor, as I said, is pretty simple in the showcase. Cast Pulverize and Claw until you have 6 casts of Quick Shift, then cast Crystal Rage, and then just non-stop Ravens. You can also weave in Debilitating Roar for more damage, but it is not that needed if you want to just lazy farm. For mercenaries, get your Subo with crit strike damage and your Variana with more attack speed after you casted your Ravens. So I hope I could show you a cool build guide that I will also update. I know it is already out like 2 weeks, but I simply didn't have time to cover it, and I wanted to just give you my opinion and my review of the build. And if you like this build, please leave a like and a sub. It would boost my channel tremendously, and also write down your opinions of the season 10 in the comments down below. And I also want to hear your opinion if the Chaos Unix should stay in the game after season 10, because Blizzard currently plan is to scrap them and then bring them back in some later stage of the game. So until next video, bye.